In this video, we're going to look at a trick which will also help to keep nails nicely smooth and wear them down slightly. We'll assume that your dog already knows how to give a paw. If not, then teaching this first can help. I cue Max to give me his paw and reward him for this to get things started. I then give him the same cue whilst holding the cardboard to introduce the idea of him touching a board with his foot without it looking or feeling too strange. He's still unsure and offers a nose target instead, as he loves doing these. I don't respond, as that's not what I'm looking for, so he goes back to using his paw and I reward this instead. He tries his nose again a little while, so I know he isn't totally sure yet. I'll need to keep practicing until he's reliably using his paw across multiple sessions. Either paw will do, and working on both sides is important. Notice that I'm only wanting him to touch his paw to the cardboard at this stage. Once he's more sure, I will move to only rewarding when his paw moves on the board. Some dogs may try to dig at things if there's a treat behind, so you can fast track your training if you can encourage your dog to do this. Make sure your dog is using their claws, but not their pads, by moving the cardboard into different positions until you find one that works. Once your dog's more confident, you can start rewarding when their foot moves slightly on the board to get the right motion for them filing their nails. Each time Max's foot moves, even just a little, I reward him. Over time, as he gets the idea, I can wait to reward just the lengthier scratches. With plenty of repetitions and making sure not to ask too much all at once, Max starts to very gradually offer longer and longer scratches. I have to be patient. If I ask for too much at once and don't reward enough steps on the way to the longer ones, he loses interest and the training stops.
Yes, good boy. That one was good. Yes. Look at that.
Ernie's had a go at learning this trick too. He is less confident, so he's more gentle and hasn't worked out the lengthy scratches, but he has a workaround in that he offers multiple short touches. I want to move to a bigger bit of cardboard to see if this might help. It's also the same size as the scratch board, so it's a gradual move towards the real thing. Luckily, it's similar enough for Ernie to feel confident that the trick is still the same, so we practice the same behaviour some more, but with this bigger board. Dogs can develop what we call superstitious behaviour during training. This means that they do something that they think is part of the training, but isn't something we intended to include. I spot that Ernie keeps trying to nose my hand before touching the board. Looking back at previous training sessions, I notice he does it earlier on too without me realising, so I start to hide my hand behind the board so he can't continue to practice this part of the behaviour and will realise that it's unnecessary. I can also help to increase engagement by using my voice and facial expressions, which help to animate Ernie a little bit more. I'm more than happy to cheat a little to get things moving.
Wow, yes, that'll do.
We've now moved on to the scratch board. It's coated in sandpaper, so it feels very different. Because that's a change for Ernie, I'm lowering criteria for a short while so that he can get used to the feeling. Max has also joined us for the session, so I need to remember to keep rewarding him for staying out of the way. Over time, I'm going back to waiting for multiple scratches or longer scratches again before offering the reward. Over time, I will build on this as his confidence for touching the surface increases. For dogs who are much more confident at scratching the surface, be careful that they don't overdo it and wear their claws down too far. Wearing down to the quick can be painful, so ensure to check them regularly if your dog is a keen scratcher. Thanks for watching. My name's Naomi Andrews and I'm a clinical animal behaviourist. If you'd like to see more training and behaviour videos, then don't forget to subscribe, and if you'd like notifications, then click on the bell.